Well, hi there. My name is Amy, and I thought I'd make you a few quick things out of balloons so you could get an idea of my style and the skill level that I work at and kind of my interactive nature when I am twisting for a line of guests or a group of guests. And the ones I'm going to show you are pretty much the ones when I saw someone make them, I'm like, I'd really like to know how to make that. So these are some of my favorites, and they're also kind of fast. They don't take that long to make. So the nice thing about that with the festival is you can get to more people quickly. Anyway, I just moved here. I've lived in the Carolinas since, I was born in Columbia, South Carolina. Or no, sorry, Atlanta, Georgia. Grew up in Columbia, South Carolina. And I've worked for about 20 plus years as a professional variety artist with theme parks and cruise ships and all kinds of amazing experiences. I've really been really lucky. So this one I learned while I was working on a Disney ship, and you'll see why in a little bit. It's kind of fun. To keep going, I'm going to need this green one. So anyway, yeah, balloon twisting is one of the things that I do, but I also stilt walk and dance, really. I'm more of a dancer on stilts. But the nice thing is, since I learned how to stilt walk on a cruise ship, I can pretty much interact with any situation that you need, because now that the floor isn't rocking when I'm walking on stilts, it makes it a little easier. So if you're interested in more info on that, let me know. Right now I'm working on a tail, but at this point I asked the kid if they would rather have a pair of scissors or a funny bow. But that continues right down into this, when we're definitely at the tail and the point of no return, because at this point it turns into a mermaid. And no mermaid is complete, of course, without her seashell bikini, so we're going to work on that right now, and then you'll have one mermaid to take a look at. It's weird because it feels like a tutorial, but I'm not really explaining what I'm doing. So if you'd like to learn how to make these things, let me know. Put a little bikini top on there. I do tell the people that I twist for, because the balloons are specialty made for this, if they keep them in their room somewhere or in the shade, they will last a long time. Balloons typically do better in the shade than in the full sunlight. So if you're having an outdoor event, I do recommend a shade tent, or at least letting your twister know that they should bring a shade tent, because otherwise the sun will literally melt the balloons waiting on the table to be twisted. So we have a mermaid already in her little seashell bikini. I'm going to go ahead and add a face for her. As you can tell, I'm a lefty. Long eyelashes, I find, make them more effective swimmers. So there's got to be some long eyelashes. And so you've got a seashell bikini mermaid swimming along there. She doesn't have a lot to do with snow. I need to do some more snow things probably for Denver. Inevitably, you will get asked for swords at any festival event. And I used to feel really bad for the kids that would ask for a sword, because some kids would come up and get like Super Mario or dinosaurs, and then this one kid wanted a sword. And for a long time, the only sword was this quick one balloon sword, and I felt like they kind of got cheated a little bit. So this sword was something that a friend of mine put together. Sorry, I fell asleep. And as you can see, it's a little more complicated than a one balloon sword. It's a lot more fun, and it doesn't take that much longer. And it gives them something really cool to carry around with them during the day. And then you've got more of a kind of sword going on for your sword kids. And they, of course, get to pick whatever two favorite colors they like the best. So that's a sword. This one I absolutely fell in love with the first time I saw it. And again, it's a 2-balloon one. You can make a lot of cool stuff out of 2 to 3 balloons. So it keeps it looking unique, but also, again, helps you get to more guests in one event. And you are always welcome as the client to pick like a set menu of balloons if you want, and then I can get to even more people. You can set your balloons based on your theme. Like when I performed for the NASCAR Hall of Fame and they were unveiling Champ the Cheetah, It was all cheetah themed stuff that I was doing, so that was kind of fun. This one is fun for boys and girls, adults and kids, any event. Can you guess what it is yet? I think my screen froze there for a second. I'm going to give you a hint. We're going to add some knees to this. Got it yet? It will become clear in just a moment. Hang on. Here we go. All right. So the problem with what I'm making right now is it's not from Earth. So it has a hard time breathing in our atmosphere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to inflate one balloon inside of another balloon so he has a space helmet and can look around. And the kids absolutely go crazy at that point. It's a lot of fun to watch them watch that. We throw the head on the body and you have your very own space alien. What's fun about him is you can make the arms or the legs into something big enough to hold onto their head so they can wear it around as a hat and then they don't have to carry it. And I say if they do anything weird, it's because the alien is controlling their mind. So that's the alien. A lot of fun. Alien knees, alien arms, and there is an alien booty involved, but it's very classic. So aliens down there, and then I'll show you one more quick one. This one, again, came from events where kids were asking for things, and what I learned from a book, because back when I learned, you read books to learn how to do this. The one in the book wasn't that interesting, so I wanted to give them something a little more fun. And later on, this served me really well because I got called by Sea Life Aquarium for their grand opening. So I actually did balloon twisting there as a mermaid. And this was one of the popular ones. Aquarium, so you're kind of getting a hint now what's going on. I'm going to give it a tail. Alright, so far so good. I know, it looks like a letter D, but we're almost there. I need, let's see here. Here we go. Right now it is kind of an outline of what we're making. So I'm going to make a belly. Sometimes I do like to mix up balloon shapes because it gives you a little bit more creativity in what you can make for people. And again, doesn't add a lot of time to your line. We're getting closer. I don't know if you recognize it yet. My favorite part, of course, is when you add the eyes. Whenever possible, I try to find a way to put great big eyes on things. Because let's just face it, it's cuter. So we have now a fish with kissy lips and great big eyes. We'll do some drawing on the eyeballs in just a second, but this one little extra thing I found adds a lot of character to it, even though it's not a part of the fish itself. And to my knowledge, fish don't actually do this, but it looks way cuter if it has a stream of bubbles coming up out of its mouth. So again, this is an extra feature. If you want twisting quicker, this could always be left out, but it doesn't take that much more time, and I really think it adds so much to the fish. Let me put them back together again. I call this balloon yoga for the balloon. And yay! I'm going to put the lips up in between. So now we're getting there. Do some fish eyes. Go. One surgeonfish swimming on by, and again, the kids can pick their colors or whatever they want. I twist everything from dogs, bunnies, birds, hearts, swords, giraffes, elephants, dinosaurs, mermaids, butterflies, hearts,